Grand Rising. Welcome back to another episode of Discern from B Nicole. So, y'all, I just want to sit here in one of my most favorite place in my home. It's my area where I meet with God, and you see, like the sun is shining. It's kind of bright, but we're gonna work through it. We're gonna work through it. And you'll have to excuse the noise outside. They're cutting grass and stuff. So, but anyway, um, I just wanted to reflect a moment on this week. Um, you will have to excuse me. My eyes are slightly puffy only because today was a day, and I think it was just a buildup from the week. Um, I have been sleep deprived. I have, worked out deals. I have negotiated things. I have been there for my family and for my friends. Um, and I'm watching my son, y'all, because he's coming down the road. Well, it's not a road, but it's in the neighborhood. I'm just making sure because he's walking by himself. And this lady, hold on one second, y'all. Y'all don't let him run back like that. Are you okay? Carson, you gotta stay with me. What's wrong? Okay, come inside then. Come on. Come on. Come on. Are y'all gonna stay outside or what are y'all gonna do? Well, are you gonna go over there with Taylor? Trent, look. Are you gonna go stay with Taylor or are you gonna be over here because you can't, like, I'm sitting right here waiting. Will y'all go together? Hi, how are you? Good. Yes? Huh? I know. And I told them not to. Okay. And we're back. But mothering, baby, it's serious. So I was just sitting here reflecting and I'm like, oh my goodness, like, you know, um, and I'll get back to the puffy eye thing. But anyway, um, so I was reflecting and thinking just like, wow, like the kids, they're big enough to like go outside, right? And, you know, be out there by themselves like all the way. And it was different whenever we were in our neighborhood, our other neighborhood, because it was more enclosed and just like the only people that came in there were people that lived there, right? So, and I love that close knit, community. And I think that's, what I fell in love with about Wake Forest, because where we were was just like, you know, one cul-de-sac, like where we were off of the street, and it was not busy. It was just like kind of, everybody knew everybody. Everybody was looking after everybody's kids type of deal. And so, you know, Taylor was like 5 running around, like 8 houses over, and it was fine, and I'm like, but like, over here, I just have to watch because, the busy street and, my kids just don't be, the boys especially, they just don't be paying attention and they'll run out. So Chris and I definitely almost always are outside with them, but they're in the neighborhood, like away from the main road. And I said all that to say, and I'm comfortable with it, but I'm sitting right here by the window. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't come past me without me seeing them. I'm not seeing them or whatever. And so just that's a milestone. Like that's huge because as soon as Carson got dropped off from being at daycare, because they pick him up and bring him home, and it's like he's like, I want to go, and he kept holding me accountable. He was like, all right, mommy, I'm gonna come with you upstairs, or because I was in the middle of cleaning all the bathrooms. I do that stuff when they're out of the way so I can like get it done. Come on, mamas. Okay, we got to get it in how we can. And so I was doing that, and he was like, okay, mommy, okay, all right, it's gonna be real quick. It's gonna be this, it's gonna be that. Like, I can admire that about all of my children. They hold you accountable. They are consistently asking, and of course, it's just kid mentality, like they want what they want and they're going to keep asking until they get it, kind of thing. But if you look at it deeper, um, they're persistent, and I feel like we lose that sometimes, like, as adults in certain areas. You may have it in one area, like on lock and mastered and ready to go, you know what I'm saying, like, and you killing it, you crushing it, you successful. But then on this whole other side of yourself and side of your life and part of your life, you're like, okay, I'm drowning, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm lost, I have no clue what's going on, I am just sinking, 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 right? And it's possible to have those moments simultaneously. And I just had to come to the realization and being content with, where I was in life. Like, the point that whenever I was on my whole journey, those of you that have been following me, and you'll see that, I was kind of, I had a lot going on. And then I look even back at some of my earlier messages when I started doing this, and you could tell, like, you could look at my eyes back then, even, and I was still struggling. I was still struggling, and we're not perfect. I still have my battles with things, but at the same time, I know what it is, and I know, you know what I'm saying, like, what is going on and with me, and I know how to pay attention to my body. I know how to pay attention to all of those things. I'm so in tune with myself in that way. I kind of always have been, to know, like, when enough is enough, kind of thing, with whatever I'm doing. And so, I thank God for that, because I feel like that's discernment, and that's where the name comes from of my brand, Discern. Um, it's so much deeper than just like the words and the style that I'm using, and y'all, the clothes and the accessories and things that I have coming out. So what? Get ready. And guess what? It's gonna be affordable, okay? It ain't gonna be no craziness. Like, no. But anyway, aside from that, so that is definitely something I pride myself on. And then on another note, I want to go back to self love, because that's another thing that I had to grasp during my transition and transformation and all of that. Um, I had to, put me first and love me, of course, God first, but then me right after that, because we're made in his image and his likeness. So I have to put me first, because if I don't, that's disrespectful to him. And that's how I see it. And so, I have to love me, and I'm his creation. I'm not a mistake. I'm not, made on accident. It's none of that. Even though it may be portrayed, or what you're told, or whatever happens, how you've gotten here, it's on purpose. I want all of you to know that. I want you to know that. Whoever I'm talking to, it's on purpose. And so, with that being said, you have to um, embrace you, love you, be content with you, spend time with you. And like Bishop T.D. Jakes, he said, you can be 60 years old, you are still learning you. He just said that on a message. Oh my goodness. He has been, he's been on fire. But I know he always has been. But right now, in this season, y'all got to go listen to him. But anyway, so, you know, you have to do that. And in order to do that, you have to just be content with you. How can you pour into a marriage? How can you be with someone else? How can you accept certain things? Because let me tell you something, if we all loved ourselves the way we love others, what? You willing to give everything you have for a man? For a woman? Like, come on now. Like, or someone else? Like, I mean, it just, It doesn't make sense to me how, we all do that. And I did it. I did it for the longest. I was trying to be someone else or what I thought other people wanted, and for what? For what? Like, no, be you. And honestly, as soon as I settled into that, boom, Chris came along. Boom, things started happening. And then it was rough, it was rocky, but it was genuine and real. And I had asked God for this, and He'll test you on that too. I recently, just wanting to share that I have been asking God for, to increase my capacity, increase my, influence, increase. And guess what? The pressure is real. The pressure is so real, y'all. Hold on, I gotta get some water. My throat's dry. Sorry, y'all. Let me some ice. But yeah, the pressure is real, and that's what today came down to. It was just like, wow, like, yeah, I asked for this. I sure did. And guess what He's doing? You say you wanted this, right? And it's interesting because I'm like, at times, like, I don't even know if I want it. I said I wanted, I thought I wanted it. I'm looking and seeing what I think I want from everyone else and this and that. And I'm like, do I want it? Like, regardless of what, I want to please God. That's what I'm here to do. That's what I want to do. That's what I want our family to do. That's what it is. And so, I don't want to disrespect myself. I don't want to, be intentionally mean to others. I don't want to be intentionally just a bad seed, sowing bad seeds, because the number one law of the land is you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. And that goes for all of us, every single one of us walking the planet. And so I want you all to understand and know, regardless of if you're not held accountable here, you will be held accountable. And the great thing about it is, though, as long as you're open and admitting to the Most High your flaws, your mistakes, your whatever it is, because He's the only one you can be cutthroat, blunt, honest with. Trust me, I've went there with God, okay? And guess what? He still loves me. I'm still here. I'm prospering more now than I ever have in every area of my life. And, what's most important to me is my relationship with Him. And I want to get everybody else that I can touch, social media, in person, whatever. I want everyone to have that same relationship because it's truly transformed my life. And I'm so grateful. I am so grateful. And I know that, like today, like I broke down. I straight up broke down. Eyes puffy, all that. Sis broke down. Sis had fit. Sis was like, oh. And so, but at the same time, I know it's necessary and it's good that I be afflicted. It's good that things happen, and, because it's building character, it's building your strength, it's building your endurance and what you've asked for. If you want increase, if you want more, then He's going to put things on you to make sure that you can handle what you're asking for and what you say you want or whatever, because the mouth is so powerful. The tongue, y'all, like, that is real. It's so real. And I didn't know how real it was until recently. Like, what I'm saying? Like, within the past few years. And I'm 35. Like, and so you have to really be careful. And I've only got like 10 seconds. But I love you. Y'all take care. Peace.